Hello again, everybody.
Oh, Harry! Harry! Oh, yeah, Harry!
You know, there comes a time when you probably ought to stop broadcasting. I probably should have quit about 5 years before I passed.
I think we should have quit about 20 years ago.
That's okay. I've been listening since 10. I can't make anything out of it.
What am I, an accountant? What do I know? We only deal in truth here.
Oh, my God. What world am I living in? Scott Barter's making me laugh.
Don't you feel a little stupid? Go over there this afternoon. Throw your worm in the water. See how that works out.
Throw your worm in the water means something different in Los Angeles.
Well, it means about the same thing here in Kenosha. Wow, things haven't changed.
That's what I'm saying. I can't make heads or tails which part is which.
Was a virgin sacrificed?
Not that I recall. We couldn't find one.
And not in Kenosha anyway, right?
Get through what you got to get through, Scott.
This program is a real challenge.
Good morning, everybody. This is Uncle Scotty Barter, and welcome to the February 10th edition of the Kenosha Today Weekly Report, coming to you live from Studio A here at AM 1050 WIP, streaming worldwide and booming across the snow-drenched cornfields of the Midwest, reaching out to over 50,000 homes here in the Tri-County area. Being brought to you this morning by our major sponsor, the Boathouse Pub and Eatery, along with a host of other very fine local businesses. Joining us this morning, you're going to have to explain what this is. Showing the love, and Cupid's little arrow, Elmo Schneider's here. Who was that playing?
Good morning.
Jay Giles Band.
Jay Giles Band. Love stinks.
Love stinks.
Oh, I know the bat part of it. I don't know.
This is the St. Valentine's Day Massacre show. You know,
That's right. You got big plans for Valentine's Day? Flowers, chocolates,
yeah, right.
vodka? They all kind of mix together, don't they? Hey, and as he is every Saturday, our video coordinator, the Love Doctor. Wow. Spider Ronnie, the camera dude, joins us. Yes. At Camp Happy Face.
You're delicious.
You're right, Wayne. That's why
I told
we don't
you.
give him.
That's why we don't give him a mic.
My two Valentines.
And engineering and board operating the Kenosha State Trolley Ride this morning. Wacky Wayne joins us here in the Enchanted Kingdom. This week, the Kenosha Today Secret Word Challenge is sponsored by Barter's Financial Planning Services. And now that Congress has passed sweeping changes to the tax code, many questions have arisen as to how all this may or may not pertain to your particular situation. With over 35 years of tax preparation and financial planning experience, let us guide you through all the options that are still available and how you can use the new tax code to your advantage and save the maximum dollars for you and your family. Call me at 262-652-6767. We'll set up a free consultation. Now, the Kenosha Today Brain Trust has pre-selected this morning's secret word, which is...
Count me out of that.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. I look around this room,
sure.
I don't see that happening.
But we're all in this together. We either fly or sink, right? Together. Kind of, right?
No.
If the first caller to say the secret word will win a $20 Boathouse gift card. Okay, since you guys have, drew the line in the sand, when I win an Emmy, I'm not going to give you guys no credit.
Right.
Thank you.
I won't be holding my breath.
It's called blame.
Right.
Hey, I got a question real quick. Did Hollywood contact you before they did Tom Hanks to do Mr. Rogers, the movie?
The question Spider's
You did
asking.
it well on your TV show.
Mr. Barter's Neighborhood.
Mr.
Yeah,
Barter's
you
neighbor.
did
You know, we should go back there
Yeah.
next week. That's a good point. We used to do a Mr. Barter's Neighborhood.
You did it well. Putting on the shoes and the sweater.
I had the sweater. Yeah. You know, maybe we'll put something together this week and we'll bring out. See, that gives us a purpose to have a
production meeting. That's right.
We'll probably have to have 5 of them this week.
Yeah, I think so.
We don't want to leave nothing to
No.
Welcome to Mr. Barter's Neighborhood.
Got to be prepared for these things.
Coming up after the 10:30 weather break, Kenosha's fastest growing game show sensation, the Lightning Round of City in Jeopardy, sponsored by the Boathouse Pub and Eatery. And then after the 11 o'clock break, this week's top 10 thought-provoking category, written at Amen Corner, where gray hairs matter. On the deck of the Boathouse Pub and Eatery during last night's production meeting, the top 10 signs nobody wants to be your Valentine. Kind of.
All right.
Pretty fitting.
Pretty
Top
fitting.
10 signs. Gotcha.
I mean, there's a couple glaring ones, of which the secret word probably is.
There's only 10?
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be your Valentine, or
or-
you're in the royal,
Well,
feeling.
I'll let the listeners decide.
Okay,
that.
all right,
We'll leave
all
it.
right.
Also, during that half hour, Stump the Chumps is back, sponsored by Cabin Fever, which is home to Benny, the backyard beaver, and his Roadkill Museum. And then there's even more. How about this, boys and girls? After the 11:30 break, our special weekly editorial segment. This week it's As the Valentine's Turn.
Oh, that's what we're going with?
Yep.
All right.
As the Valentine's Turn. This week's High Five Zingers and Doofuses, as only heard here on the Kenosha Today Show. And it gets even better for those who might have forgotten. Tomorrow at noon, each and every Sunday, you can tune in here at AM 1050 WIP and listen to the replay of this show. Is that what we are calling the rewind? Or ours is just a replay?
Yours is just the replay. Yeah.
But they are doing these rewinds.
The rewind where they take stuff from during the week and put it over the entire weekend. So, like, I think this weekend is Happenings. So that's you'll hear chunks from Happenings all weekend long.
So
then, like, next weekend will be Lip Off or something like that. Or
so they're not going to
whatever.
go out on a limb and replay this more than they have to.
Dude, no. No. There are some things you just don't do. Yeah. Could you imagine if you were on 24 hours over the course of
this,
48?
This gal Marilyn
over 2
calls in, and
days.
she has a trouble sorting this out just for 60 minutes. So
Right.
if I'd give her an opportunity. But then again, this is replayed, which is my next thing. Finely tuned, professionally produced Excuse for Radio Show on Time Warner Cable's Channel 14, Tuesdays at 5 and Wednesdays at 6. And apparently they'd rather, to your point, they'd rather play nothing on the old
Sunday.
time, 6
Right.
o'clock
Okay.
time slot. So
They've decided nothing is better
than this.
All right. All right.
And everybody can now sign up for the thousands of our fans and listeners who have joined the Kenosha Today Nation, liked us on Facebook. And every Friday afternoon, about 3 o'clock, we get together for getting silly with either Sally or Scotty, depending on which bathroom I'm using that particular afternoon.
Depends on which one's full, I'd imagine.
Well, no, it depends on if I'm transgendering.
Oh.
I mean, I'm going in that route.
What?
How does he feel that particular
Yeah,
day?
right.
That's-
Is he more effeminate that day?
Do I want to stand or want to sit? I mean,
Okay.
Paper, plastic, same kind of thing, right?
Sure.
And anyway, if you want to meet us, come down and bring some cash. And if anybody wants to host here in the Kenosha Today Nation, a Friday afternoon, we've just been talking about possibility of maybe taking this baby on the road on Saturday mornings and working out something. But we got to work out a
Taking
couple.
what baby on the road? The
The
show?
Empire,
Oh,
the
yep.
nation.
Take the whole show on the road, huh?
Yeah.
I always love when you guys take this on the road.
Yeah, you don't have to be here with us.
Right? It's so fantastic. Yeah.
It's just
You always choose like basements where there's no cell reception, so the ability to broadcast is shot in the foot.
Wait a minute.
It's always an
When we
adventure.
were at the American Legion, we bought brand new wires for $6 on Amazon and had this all disconnected.
Right.
As-
From the basement. It
Yeah.
worked out perfectly.
Well, as opposed to all the duct tape you got going on in this building.
Right.
Yeah. 262-694-1050. Valentine's Day is when? Wednesday?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Lent.
I should have known
It's
that
also
because
Ash Wednesday.
of the flowers that I sent. I sent them. I buy flowers by bulk.
I don't doubt
Home and I
it.
should-
In,
So
in seed form, right? So they got to do a little work, right? Okay.
No, you should see the ones, the baskets he's got hanging by his patio. Somebody says, "Boy, those flowers are really gorgeous." You go up to them, they're fake.
Right, that makes sense.
Well,
okay.
otherwise I'm buying new flowers every year. See, this is
Right.
a
Money-saving tip.
Money-saving tip.
Right.
And they stay nice and green. They don't have to worry about drying out. 'Cause
Right.
They're already
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
But look at the phones light up, Wayne.
Right. People are excited about the idea of you.
Yeah.
Dead
You know.
flowers.
Dead
Right,
flowers.
dead flowers. Yeah.
So much for Dick Lensko. Let's go. Good morning. You're on Kenosha Today.
Good morning.
Morning, Shirley.
Morning, Shirley.
Did you all weather the storm all right?
No, actually, we're not even here today.
You're not. Huh?
No, we're all buried under 12 feet of snow.
This is Rewind.
This is actually a repeat.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
We, bad news, and then I got to take this other caller. We did not win Kenosha's cutest couple.
I thought I nominated you and Sheila the sheep. Come on. What's the-
Bah.
How could you not win?
Yeah, I thought it was a shoe-in, but maybe you'll win.
it was a
Shirley.
you in.
A you. Oh, here we go. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Are you all set for Valentine's Day?
Well, we're getting into that. Elmo and I, we buy flowers by the bulk,
For
He
you.
buys one and I get one. And
We got to live through Fat Tuesday first of
yeah,
all. So
we got a whole bunch of things to talk about between Fat Tuesday and it looks like the wonderful people down in Gurnee, 7-0 vote, bringing us down there, wanting us to come down there.
I heard that.
And this was apparently it's going to be on the north end of the mall. And one of the trustees down there, this is a quote, "We stole something from Scott Walker." He must not have heard the show. Walker saying,
Take 'em,
take 'em
please."
and don't bring them back. You know, they're going to do this. They're going
Yeah,
to
somehow I don't think that is in reference to this show specifically.
Apparently,
Just saying.
the part of the deal.
You're
ahead.
going to be in glass, whatever,
Oh,
so the
bulletproof.
people will be able to see you.
Apparently, that's
Probably
what
not.
the thing. They want to put. They're going to have to put bulletproof glass, and I can just visual all those snot-nosed little kids standing out there, and like you go to the zoo. What do we feed these guys?
Right.
Peanuts or?
Yeah, right. What do we feed these guys?
They're supposed to have a new morning show called, here it is, Gurney's Got It.
Yeah.
Boy, that's.
I heard that.
from
But what would
XLC.
that be, I wonder?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's going to be from the Waukegan, the station that's in Waukegan.
Oh.
Or so I've been led to believe they're going to have to run that morning show.
Oh, boy, that's some
Part of the deal.
ingenious marketing. Gurney's Got It.
Yeah.
That's some real creativity there.
well, I can
I
think
wonder
of some
if
other
they'll
ones that
have
are locally that are
somebody
much
in the
better.
morning. I wonder when they'll do that. You know, because
Well,
Bill Lawrence has got his show, and
We got a couple
I
of
don't know
years
when the
down
heck
the
they
road.
could do
Yep.
that.
well, we're looking at seeing how we could be an asset to the state of Illinois.
We've
and
been
the
waiting for
village
you to
of
be an
Gurnee.
asset to the show.
You know, Scott, I'm thinking if we take the show on the road, we could broadcast from Shirley's living room.
And sample some of her
I
product.
come out my garage.
We want some of that apple pie, too.
Yeah.
So let's get the munchies.
Yeah, I'm making apple bread right now. I got it in the oven.
Oh, that's what you're calling it today, huh? Hey, do you get flowers or chocolates, or from a female standpoint? We originally had a gal that was going to come in here, but she was only like 39 or 40 years old, and she couldn't make it. So Alma and I figured who could handle Valentine's better from a worldwide perspective, but two single guys who are almost 60
right.
years old. So, I mean, do you get gifts? Or?
Flowers. I really love flowers all the time. I love flowers.
Yeah, but they die.
That's a real winner with me.
Oh, jeez. No.
Flowers and rum chata.
Who's the rum chata for? See, now here's the deal. When guys give flowers, this is from our perspective, guys give flowers or chocolates or a fine dinner, there's got to be a little reward, something at the end of the night. Right, Emma? I mean, we're not shelling out a couple $100. Unless,
You know, one time I asked this girl, you like, flowers or candy or what do you want for Valentine's Day? She says, cash.
Yeah, there you go.
did you get a receipt?
No, I
was one of
I
those
would rather
girls,
have
right?
Flowers. I just love flowers.
Well, you don't count on getting any from us because we're not into them.
No,
If you get
I
flowers,
don't imagine. No,
if you
I
get
don't
flowers, they
imagine.
probably won't be real. They'll be the Valentine's.
Yeah, no, I don't like fake flowers. I just
Why?
I just don't like them at all. They
But you
got to
can-
be real flowers.
You don't have, but look at the real flowers die off in a week, and you got to water them. Then they droop and they turn black. If you take and go our route and our way of thinking, you could have these in a vase year round, and nobody never knows the difference.
Oh yeah, I have fake flowers, and no, I just don't.
Well, you're taking
They
off.
don't. They can't compare with
You're-
real flowers.
you're
I don't
taking
care if
all
I
the
have to
fun out of
water
it.
them or whatever. They got to be real.
Well, you're not lucky. You're not my girlfriend because we ain't gonna
Yeah.
do that nonsense.
No, it isn't. You asked me, and that's what I want.
Yeah, sorry I
That's
brought
what
that
like.
up. All right, Shirley, I got to get moving here.
Okay, well, happy Valentine's Day.
Hey, don't forget Fat Tuesday.
Yep. Have some rum chata.
That's to have the run shot. We're going to get to that too.
Yep. I got flowers and rum chata. They go together.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, Shirley.
This isn't working out well. That's the last. That's the
Okay.
last. All right, see ya. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Hopefully that'll be the last pro Valentine's call that we're going to have to entertain this morning.
Yeah, right.
262-694-1050. I got a traumatic time this week. Our good friend K-Dog, let's see if I remember how this goes, calls Elmo and I. We're at a production meeting.
Sure.
And he says he's in the hospital and things aren't looking real good for him. So Elmo and I polished off our beverages, and we run over down the street to the hospital there.
Right.
And so we get in the room, and he's all with the tubes and all this.
Yeah.
And he says, one of you go on the other side of the bed, and the other one's this side. And so I says, what's this all about? And he says, well, I've just been diagnosed with some rare disease. And he says, it doesn't look like I'm going to make it. And I says, well, why are you holding this Bible? Because K-Dog's not necessarily a real Bible
He went to
thumper.
the seminary.
Well,
Come on, yeah.
That's right, I forgot about that. Till he met
Till he danced with Julie O'Connor. Then it was all over then.
So I says, what's with this? And he says, well, I've been reading the Bible, and according to this, Jesus died between two sinners. And so he says, I want to give you the password to the tomb so that you guys can roll away the stone in 3 days, because that worked out pretty good for him.
Yep.
So, we're there to save lives. Me and Elmo here.
Did he pull through?
Well, he was there last night.
Yep.
So, it's a miracle. Do you have that? It's a miracle.
I'm sure we can find
Well, that
it.
was Sunday. He comes down to the boathouse,
Yeah.
and he's dressed like Nanook to the North, and he says, yeah, I told my wife I was out snowblowing.
4 hours
4 hours
later,
later,
he says, oh, he's got to be the hardest worker in the block down there. Anyway, if you hadn't heard, there's Gurney, the village backed them and this plan, and now they still have to get actually Gurney Mills. Apparently, they have a building that's been vacant for 10 years, and
Tough times in the mall business these days.
brick and mortar going up against Amazon, whose stock is trading, went down just a little bit, but still $1,400 a share, and they're going to own the world pretty quick here. They're going to own their own health insurance, but this was in the Daily Herald, so we're going to do our part to save them all. That would be the name of our show, Save Them All.
Why?
Oh, Jesus, that's not making friends and influencing people down there. But I am looking forward to the strip search when I go down the toll road. They have
I
this
know you
Is
are.
that what they refer to as open road tolling? Is that what that means?
Sure. Probably.
Now, I can live or die, or I can take or leave, I should say. I don't want to use. I can take it or live. Forget it. Take or leave.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, take it or leave the open road tolling. But it's the strip search and the cavity search that I'm looking forward to.
Yep.
They have those, right? And in Illinois, they use
I wouldn't know.
gloves, don't they? Oh.
As a resident of Illinois, I don't have to worry about that. As soon as you cross the border with the Wisconsin plates, you're out of luck. Then they start strip searching you.
Oh, I got this here. This goofy guy.
You know, that couple terms may have something to do with our secret word today.
Probably not.
Scott's world it does.
Well,
This goofy guy, Scott Fitzgerald, Senate Majority Leader, wants to push toll roads in the state of Wisconsin, and as opposed to increasing the gas tax. We're going to deal with this on High Five Zingers and Doofuses because I am opposed to. I don't mind paying a little toll with $1.80. I can put my little toll thing on the dashboard and away I go.
yeah.
But if he's talking about putting toll roads in the state of Wisconsin, I got to believe all of those places up near Lambeau Field and all those places up near the Dells, they ain't going to want this. That's going to hurt the tourism. They're going to be forced
Well, they're going to get money one way or the other. You know, the whole thing is how else are you going to raise the money?
Well, they're going to be all the tourists are going to cut it short, forget the toll, and they'll come to Kenosha for like our snow days is going on this week. That's a big booming
That's a
thing
big
down there.
thing. Yep.
Starting at 10. See, we are here to promote the City of Kenosha Snow Days Festival, noon to 3.
Wasn't that canceled because of all the snow?
Yeah, yeah. So they're going to have it the last Sunday in
Reschedule it
June,
for June, yeah.
just like we do everything else. Speaking of the snow, this was an article in yesterday's paper, and Alderman Dave McDowell, who's the chairman of the very powerful Public Works Committee, and this was a quote. He says, he's confident that the Public Works will manage the snow. We just have to stay on top of it. I'll be watching all night long. Boy, I slept better reading that.
that's what-
What do you do? Just go out in the night in the middle and watch it? Hey, it's snowing? Is that what?
Hey, things are happening in the 17th district. You know?
Or that's a good excuse to leave home for a night. Say, hey, I'm going out to watch the snow.
Yep.
And I don't understand what that... Again, I guess I am being critical because an alderman is in the legislative branch. Public Works, let these guys do their job. They're in the
Yep.
administration and the works. Say, big
Somebody
boy,
calls and complains.
hey, you with the
deal
skull
with
and crossbones, I got a call here.
Yeah.
Hate to bother you. Good morning, you're on Kenosha Today.
Good morning. It's Irish Ruth. I would love to hear what all the events are that are going on in your town today. And also, yesterday I waited for an hour for the trolley near the metro station, and I must have asked 20 people, including transit city buses, if the trolley was operating. No one knew.
I can tell you right now.
It's not for the month of January or February. It will be operating today, but it doesn't operate Monday through Friday.
Bingo, you should have called me, and I could have told you that, and I saved you an
And
hour.
here's another thing, too. Do you leave the boathouse by 4 o'clock?
He doesn't leave the boathouse.
Ever?
Not necessarily by 4, but, I don't like to stay out.
He's got a cot in the back.
Yeah, right.
No worries.
His spirit just stays there in the bubbles, right?
Yeah, the spirit.
Just on the one end.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Well,
it depends on when.
A salute to the Civil War Museum. They stayed open when everybody else folded and fell apart at the seams and closed and crashed. It's amazing.
The town is
how
going.
They all...
Pardon? The town seems like it's going to hell in a handbasket, according to you. But I didn't know I didn't know the trolley was driving because there's they got the electric, and I don't know that there's something if they've actually cleared the snow off the tracks. But if they're doing it today,
they take care of the trolley tracks before they plow the roads.
That's right.
Well, you know how I got an answer? Do you want to know? On the anniversary of George and Libby Custer's wedding, I got an answer from the Civil War Museum. They knew. They knew the truth. No, I would
George
not
and
blow
Libby
it out
Custer?
of proportion.
I
wouldn't blow it out of proportion that it's going to hell in a handbasket. I don't want things like that to come true.
Well, ask Libby what she's getting for Valentine's Day this year.
Yeah.
Ha! How about that, Irish Ruth? You think George went out and bought some flowers for her?
George.
You just said George and Libby
George?
Custer.
What? You're absolutely amazing that you would consider that. Wow. Fresh, whatever it is. Yeah. A breath of spring. A breath of spring. Okay, I got to go, all right? Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Ruth.
Bye.
George and Libby Custer. Maybe they're Kenosha's cutest couple down at the Civil War Museum.
Maybe he gave her.
Nothing.
He probably gave her one of his extra toupees.
Yeah, he took a couple in the chest and had a haircut and called it a day, right?
Yeah, right.
George and Libby Custer. Boy, I think he's going to have a hard time explaining. So, George, where you been for the last 100 years? Oh, I've just been out shuffling around out in, where's it, South Dakota, North Dakota, wherever it is.
One of the Dakotas. Yeah.
The biggest dilemma is I don't like staying out when the streetlights start going on. So
Right.
I go home, and or sometimes I go to Bible study. On occasion, I go to a perverts meeting. Oh, come on.
Perverts Anonymous?
Now we get that place rocking over there. You should see.
I bet.
Oh, man. And, like when it was snowing the other afternoon, our biggest dilemma, other than paying the bar tab,
Right.
is if we get stranded at the boathouse, we always have to wonder who we're seeing about sleeping arrangements. I mean, I'm not going I'm not going to sleep with this guy.
You say that now only because people are listening.
No.
What happens at the boathouse stays at the boathouse.
What happened to Sheila the sheep? I thought you were sleeping with her.
Well, she was out and walking in the ice, and look at that. We killed off a half hour already.
Look at the time
By a
go.
coho.
When we get back, we're going to talk about Fat Tuesday. And Fat Tuesday, of course, is during
Tuesday.
Lent. Here's I figured this. I printed this up. It's also known as Mardi Gras. And during Lent, Christians give up certain vices or fast to gain penance from God. Boy, it got quiet there. You give up anything?
Yeah, I give up drinking in moderation.
Yeah. No, we don't condone that type of behavior. Really.
Well, how do you know? How do you know I'm drinking at all?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a little break, and then we get back. We'll play a little City in Jeopardy.
Sounds like...
Well, I guess it was back in '63 when eating my cooking got the better of me, so I asked this little girl I was going with to be my wife. Well, she said she would, so I said I do, but I'd have said I wouldn't if I'd have just knew how saying I do was gonna screw up all of my life. Well, the first few years weren't all that bad. I'll never forget the good times we had, 'cause I'm reminded every month when I send her the child support. Well, it wasn't too long till the lust all died, and I'll admit I wasn't too surprised the day I come home and found my suitcase sitting out on the porch. Well, I tried to get in. She changed the lock. Then I found this note taped on the mailbox that said, "Goodbye, Turkey. My attorney will be in touch." So I decided right then and there I was gonna do what's right, give her her fair share. But brother, I didn't know her share was gonna be that much. She got the gold mine, I got the share.
Hello, everybody. This is Uncle Scotty Barter, and welcome to the February 10th edition of the Kenosha State Weekly Report, coming to you live from Studio A here at AM 1050 WLIP, spreading the love here on Camp Happy Face on this Valentine's weekend. Who was it?
Jerry Reed, my friend.
Jerry Reed. Okay, I knew them. So we're bringing you gas trolleys, backyard beavers, and saving the Kenosha Station from all the perils and do over Kenosha. Again, we invite you to join the thousands of our fans who have already signed up and have liked us on Facebook. And you can visit the Kenosha Today at the web on KenoshaToday.com. We are brought to you by our major sponsor, the Boathouse Pub and Eatery, along with a host of many other very fine local businesses. Joining us this morning, Cupid's straightest shooter, Elmo Schneider is here,
Good morning.
Offering all his love tips for all you lovers who subscribe to Celebrating Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I took archery as a class in college, and I did actually turn out to be the best in the whole class. So.
But you were shooting at targets, right? Straw targets.
Targets, yes.
Not live people.
No.
And the targets weren't shooting back at you.
You need to go to graduate school to be able to do that.
And get married.
Yeah.
And also with us this morning, the Kenosha Today Love Doctor, Spider Ronnie the camera dude is here. How does one get the title of Love Doctor, or is that just an honorary title?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you have to take some kind of test or something, buy new pants, wear red underwear, or no underwear.
Suspenders.
And engineering and board operating, the Kenosha State train wreck this morning. Hanging on our every word, Wacky Wayne joins us all the way from Antioch. They celebrate Valentine's Day like they do Groundhog's Day out there where you live?
You mean you're supposed to do something for Valentine's Day?
Oh, boy. I hope your wife don't listen to this, Dribble.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. She's busy.
Yeah.
Better things to do with her morning.
Well, we're gonna get to what some of our listeners would they like: lingerie, dinner, flowers, chocolates, maybe a lovemaking session.
Cash.
Maybe.
Probably cash.
Yeah,
cash.
That's it. Coming up after the 11:30 break, our weekly editorial segment. This week's it's As the Valentine's Turn. Also, no one in our first half hour has won this morning's Secret Word Challenge, sponsored by Barter's Financial Planning Services. With over 35 years of tax preparation and financial planning experience, let us guide you through all the options that are still out there available. Find out how you can take advantage and use the new tax code to your advantage and save the maximum dollars for you and your family. Call me at 262-652-6767. And if you should happen to mention today's secret word, we will send you a $20 Boathouse gift card. Also, the show is being recorded, right? We still have to record this?
Yes, we do.
Is that why Scott DeLivia brought in this big clipboard with all these paper for blip outs?
Yeah, exactly.
We've been pretty good lately.
Very good.
But that's mainly so we can replay this tomorrow.
Right.
In the Kenosha Today Rewind. Now, that's what we call it.
Right.
We're the Rewind. Also gives our board operator to blip out any words. And special thanks to Elmo. You can find the Kenosha Today show 365 days a year, 24/7 up on YouTube. Are we current?
Nope. We still need last week.
Okay.
Last week, I'm going to put them on this.
All right. Of course, after the 11 o'clock break, this week's top 10 thought-provoking category, the top 10 signs no one wants to be your Valentine. And according to the FCC rules, we have to limit it to just 10.
Right.
Because this could go on.
We could have done a 2-hour
show.
We could have done a 2-hour show just on that.
Not if I'm married to Libby Custer.
Well, yeah.
According to Irish Truth.
True story.
You want to scalp yourself?
Yeah. Well, I got a couple, maybe some of Libby's ancestors have moved to Kenosha in recent years because I shouldn't have made fun of her. There could be, you could have a picture, a stuffed thing, a mannequin of me down there in the Civil War Museum. Could happen. And now, boys and girls, it's time to play Kenosha's fastest growing game show sensation, the lightning round of City and Jeopardy, sponsored by the Boathouse Pub and Eatery. And to be eligible, no one from your household could have won any contest on WLIP in the last 60 days. We will now clear the phone lines, and I'm going to read the question, which is, as always, a very sophisticated, intelligent, multiple-choice question. And you will then get 3 somewhat intellectual answers to choose from. After that, you're going to hear the ding, Elmo. And the first caller to correctly answer the question wins a Kenosha Today $25 gift certificate to the Boathouse Pub and Eatery located at 4917 7th Avenue here in Kenosha. Open Mondays through Fridays at 11, featuring weekly lunch and dinner specials. And enjoy a beautiful waterfront view. The pond is kind of frozen over in the last week or so.
Yep.
And stop in for their big Saturday and Sunday morning breakfast and Bloody Mary specials beginning at 7 a.m. until noon. And also, if you're planning a party or a banquet, you can find them on the web at boathousekenosha.com. The phone lines are cleared. Okay, here's the sophisticated question. What will be the highlight of this year's Snow Days Festival here in Kenosha, which starts at noon? See, we are promoting this.
Yes.
So I didn't think we have
doing our civic duty.
Civic duty. What will be the highlight of this year's Snow Days Festival here in Kenosha? A, midget trolley races in the new ice rink. See, the trolley's running today. B, the roadkill ice carving contest in Library Park. Or C, due to yesterday's snowstorm, it will be held the last Sunday in June. First caller, 262-694-1050. What will be the highlight of this year's Snow Days Festival here in Kenosha? We have a caller here, Wayne. Good morning, you're on Kenosha Today. Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Who's this?
This is Ben.
Fred?
Ben.
Ben.
Ben,
Okay.
yeah.
Ben, B-E-N. Okay, Ben, I'm going to read Are you from Kenosha?
Yeah, I am from Kenosha.
Okay.
Glad to be from Kenosha.
No, you don't have to be.
No, he said he's glad to be from.
Oh, you're glad to be.
Scott.
Yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
hear, Ben,
We're gonna
you got oatmeal in
For
your mouth or something? I
Valentine's,
can't hear this.
for Valentine's Day, we're getting you a hearing aid, Scott. Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
Ben, here's the deal. What will be the highlight of this year's Snow Days Festival here in Kenosha? A, the midget trolley races in the new ice rink. B, roadkill ice carving contest in Library Park. Or C, due to yesterday's snowstorm, true to Kenosha tradition, it will be held the last Sunday in June. Ben!
Boy, this is a tough one. I'm going to go with B.
Roadkill ice carving contest in Library Park. Yes, Ben, that's a correct answer.
All right.
Wow, Ben. Today, Ben, you get to brag. You get to stand up and say you're really proud to be Kenosha because you have just been named the smartest person in Kenosha today.
All right.
Not sure about tomorrow, Ben, so don't go nuts here. Hey,
That's awesome.
hey, Ben, you married?
I am married.
How long
That's
you
why
been-
I called in.
Oh,
It'd be nice to have a little dinner with my wife. She deserves it.
okay, just hang on a second now. So how long you been married?
20 years.
Not counting today, though, right? Because
Not counting today, but it'll be 21 June 14th.
okay,
I'll never forget it because it's on Flag Day. So, that's
what a
good
guy!
reminder.
That's one way to remember it.
So, hey, baby, what says I love you more than let's get married on Flag Day?
Right.
Let's run it up the old pole there, huh, Ben? Hey, now, all right. What's in your opinion? We're gonna get yours and then
Yeah.
you can say what you think your wife's opinion would be. Would you get your wife either lingerie, dinner, flowers, chocolates, or cash?
Oh, boy.
This is-
She does like flowers, but she knows the practicality of flowers because they usually die within a week or so.
Attaboy, Ben, now you're with us. This is why I said not counting today. Okay, Ben, keep going.
Yeah, I would say cash would be up there. Lingerie, she might not like it. There's different types
Yeah, but
of
you would.
lingerie.
You go to Victoria's
yeah,
Secret.
heck yeah.
You buy it.
Right.
It's
Oh,
a-
absolutely.
And,
And,
And self-serving there.
yeah, Ben, and here's a little tip from Elmo and I. You buy it a couple sizes too small.
Right, and you're in trouble. Right.
And you said cash.
Right.
What's the going rate for a Valentine's Day? How much cash? 50, 25?
Oh boy, I would say $50. That would cover like a manicure, pedicure, haircut maybe. I would say that.
Is the
$75.
manicure and pedicure for her, or is that for you?
Well, men should get them. They need them more than women, I think.
All right. Now,
You know?
since that's we've gotten your opinion on what you like, what do you think she would like? Would she go?
That's what she would like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, but you have a ceiling. I mean, you're not going to go spend $200 on this Valentine's.
Oh no, she'd kill me. She'd kill me for that.
We'll get a
No?
receipt. Ben,
Right.
you've been pleasant, and I wish you well. But off the air, Wayne's going to get your full name. And
All right.
does she call you Benjamin when you're in trouble?
You know, that's a good point, because my mom and dad did the same thing, but she doesn't call me Benjamin. She calls me another name, but I can't.
No, easy, Ben. Don't
You
go.
can't say that on the radio, I'm sure.
You know, actually,
Right.
I know what you mean, because my first name is actually Alan. And every time I was in trouble as a kid, every time my mother said, Alan, and she said it in that tone, she had my full attention as my dad is bringing out the belt. But I didn't.
Oh, I remember those days.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ben. You're gonna take this gift certificate. I'm gonna send you on Monday. So,
Okay.
But if you're gonna bring her, bring a little more extra cash for us.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I plan on it.
All right. All right. Off the air.
Thank you, sir.
Off the air. Wayne's gonna get your information, address. I'll send this out to you Monday. And thanks for being a good sport.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. Well, he's doing that. We got to talk about Pete's place here. The Kenosha. I had to call Elmo. He knew the last week's winner.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen often where I make an error, but
No, you never make mistakes.
So anyway,
Scott.
congratulations
Yes.
to Ben and Angie at Pete's on 1 year in business down there.
business. We've been got a few minutes left in this segment. We're trying to get a female's opinion of what they want for Valentine's Day. We pretty much have said, lingerie, dinner, flowers, chocolates, cash, and old Ben is limiting it to $50. But from a female standpoint, I'd like to hear what they have to say. And if you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, and just to see and for those that are going to try to give up something during...
Flowers and rum shot.
Yeah, flowers.
There we go.
And the flowers, they could be fake. How's he going to know? What's the difference? Just put them on the porch, and if they don't freeze, then they came from us. Flowers by us.
He talked about that $50 thing and what you can get for that. But I know my daughter is in that hair, manicure, pedicure stuff, and a complete spa day with the works is like $250 for the whole thing.
Go for it, Ben. Splurge. It'll be well worth it.
Yep. Manicure, pedicure, hair, facial.
I mean, give her the whole enchilada.
Massage, body wrap.
Just give her a checkbook and just sign it and leave out leave all the amount out. His wife is rough.
That's a great idea.
A great idea. Sure, he's already won the $25, so
right.
He's just got to ante up a couple hundred more. The Olympics. Oh, we have a call there, Wayne. Probably Ben calling back. He says, "Can I give you the ticket back?"
Right. Yeah.
Good morning. You're on Kenosha today.
Hi, guys. It's Cindy. How are
Cindy.
you?
All right,
Cindy.
What's going on?
We want to know what's from a woman's standpoint, perspective. What do you want for Valentine's?
Well, they make all these commercials about jewelry and stuff.
Oh, I forgot jewelry.
Yep.
Yeah. And one year I asked my husband, I said, I dreamed that you gave me diamond necklace and earrings for Valentine's Day.
It was only a dream. You want to hear Elmo's dream?
Well, then the next day, everybody, that's a nightmare. But he brought me a little package, and I opened it up the next day, and you know what it was? It was a book called The Meaning of Dreams.
This didn't go real well, did it?
No.
You want to hear, as long as Elmo, you want to tell her your dream? This is a true story.
No.
Oh, I'll tell it later.
Why not?
Okay.
Well,
Go ahead, Elmo.
Oh, I had a dream the other night, boy. It was that I was going to play quarterback for the Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl. And
Why not?
And I'm here, but I can't figure it out. I said, I'm 59 years old, and I've never played football. Why the heck am I going to do this? Oh, no, you're going to...
And in this dream...
I got some 350-pound guy's going to land on me. I'm going to get flattened.
But what that dream was about, because I've got the book about the meaning of dreams.
Right.
Yeah.
That book, that dream, Elmo, is trying to tell you, that, the Packers have had it.
He was going to be quarterback in the Packers, not the Bears.
He never played football, huh?
Nope.
Played in the band.
Just screwing around in the backyard.
And the realization...
in the old neighborhood.
We don't want to hear about just screwing around in the backyard.
No, in the realization...
Hey, you were over there once in a while.
He's having conversations... Wait a minute. See, Cindy, you took this down the path.
I know.
Busted.
He's even talking personally to Mike Holmgren.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
I don't really remember.
Find a seat on the
Was
bench.
he apologizing?
Huh?
Was he apologizing?
Well, here's the other really weird part of it is that their locker room was actually in the kitchen cabinet section of a Menards. So I can't...
Well, I hope you didn't think the washroom was there either.
I got to tell you, alcohol played no part in this dream.
No. If I drink too much,
actually, I was in Menards one time, and a lady wasn't watching her kid, and he thought the bathroom was over there in that section.
Oh, and he would just plop. I heard stuff like that.
The toilet displays?
Pull him down.
He couldn't get it to flush. He was aggravated, so then she found out what he did.
That happens to me. That happens to me all the time. What's the problem? In fact, that leads me into my next segment.
Okay.
You know, you said that we had applied for this piano art thing.
Yeah.
You know, the Tickle Keyed Up Kenosha.
Yeah.
And I have the application right here in front of me, and they extended it.
We were supposed to get it in yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but they extended it to next Friday.
Oh, okay.
It looks like they're having just an overwhelming response to this idea.
Really? Oh, yeah, that's why they extended it.
I don't think they want to take this piano promotion and go up against our Kenosha Today Paint the Porcelain, where we're gonna put a toilet just like you just described over every manhole right down 6th Avenue.
Well, in 1976 they had everybody painting the fire hydrants.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm. But we're going to use a little more creativity in our promotion. We're calling it Dump with the Chumps. So.
Oh, what are you going to put on the piano?
Well, they want a logo, but I don't know what we're going to... We have our own piano, and so we're not going to use one of theirs, so we may have to apply as a write-in.
Oh, is it one that's all beat up and out of tune and stuff?
No,
I think all of these
only got a couple legs, but big deal. Kind of listen. It's in better shape than the sea scum was last year when they took that out.
Right.
Oh boy.
We've made arrangements to put it on display next to the dumpster in the back of the boathouse. So
we're just hoping the guy that cleans the dumpster out doesn't take it, and we lose our opportunity to win. We're in it to win. And we will have to, be a write-in, but. Anyway, this is sponsored by Downtown Kenosha Inc. and Tickle the Ivories throughout the summer. Yeah, it's supposed to stay there from June 1st all the way to the end of October. Out in the elements.
Out in the weather and the rain and everything else that might happen.
And lightning.
But like I said, they have along 6th Avenue.
If it snows more than 2 inches, they'll come and plow all those pianos right off the street.
Sydney, focus. I said it doesn't snow in June.
Well, it has.
It has, yep.
Well, now I lost my train. Oh, here's what's going to protect the elements. They put all those brand new trees that are about 1 inch in diameter.
Yeah, what happens when they heave the sidewalk?
Well, no, they're on top of the grade.
They're in planters. They don't go into the
sidewalk.
sidewalk.
They're in planters. But my point here is all the leaves from that 1 inch deal is that they'll provide enough shade and protection from the elements.
Not if they're grown in a planter. They might as well put tomato plants out there in the planters.
That was my next thought.
No, you could do like that. They've caught that guy up in Toronto he was a serial killer and was killing people and and burying them in the planters. He had a landscaping business, and it was
so. If you see
it's a big condominium complex up there.
If you're walking down 6th Avenue, you see a finger sticking up. Some freshly turned dirt. You know the guy's back in town.
Well,
they need a little fertilizer at the bottom when they put the trees in.
I hope Cupid is good to all you guys over there.
We don't believe in that.
No.
We don't.
Well, for single people, it's just another Independence Day.
That's right. Wait, we forgot to mention with Pete's, they're having anti-Valentine's Day there on Wednesday.
Anti-Valentine's. What do we celebrate that with?
It just says celebrate your freedom.
Do we get to sing?
It's just like the 4th of July.
Kumbaya.
Well, it could be the most memorable Valentine's Day besides Al Capone's,
Well, we had a little picture of that on the Facebook page. So.
All right, Cindy, I got to read another sponsor before.
All right, guys, have a great weekend and a great Valentine's Day. And
yeah, we're not interested.
You too, Cindy.
All right, guys, bye.
Valentine's Day. On Fat Tuesday, showbiz, snow business, and if you're in the stock market. I'd like to hear somebody's input that did not have a good week in the stock market, but it was due for a correction, and we'll see how that works out. If you think Wisconsin should have toll roads, I'd like to hear about that. And how about the Trumpster wanting to have a $3 million parade? Did you follow this?
Yes.
What's he want to do? He got this idea from someplace in
he was in France.
Bastille days.
Yeah, he was in France.
But why at this time? What you have this stuff on Veterans Day and Memorial Day and
you've never seen
4th of July?
You know, it's like a military parade. You see that in China and Russia and all the guys walking down the street. You know, got the tanks and the ballistic missiles. And
Steve, what's your take on this? What do you think he's doing?
Well, I don't know if he puts it in the context of wanting to honor the military, and that's why they're doing it. I can see that, but I can't see spending $3 million that you don't have on the thing.
Yeah.
All right.
And so now this thing that they just passed the other day.
CBS News. Now.
If you're down and confused and you don't remember who you're talking to, concentration slip away. Cause your baby is so far away. Well, there's a road in a distant cloud, and the eagle flies with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with.
Good morning, everybody. If you just joined us, this is Uncle Scotty Barter, and welcome to the February 10th edition of the Kenosha Today Weekly Report. Loving the one you're with. Or hope to be with in your dreams. Broadcasting live from Studio A here at AM 1050 WLIP on your radio dial. Being brought to you by our major sponsor, the Boathouse Pub and Eatery, along with a host of many other very fine local businesses. Taking serious journalism, and you can see this for yourself, at an all-time high, reporting on local stories, state stories, and spanning the globe. And now that looks like we're going to be relocating to Gurney Mills, maybe in the future, then...
in the future.
Might have to figure out what this is all about. And I know that the listeners in Illinois are a lot more sophisticated than people in Wisconsin. So, that's just those cheeseheads, you know what I mean? Is that a phone call? And joining us this morning, answering all your Love Connection questions, little arrow or big arrow, as the case may be. Elmo Schneider is here. Elmo?
Good morning.
We haven't had any women call in and are upset with us. Not yet.
Well,
We'll get an hour.
Cindy called in.
Well, she wasn't upset with us.
Oh, no.
No, but we get an hour. We'll give it our best
Why
shot.
should they be upset with us?
Yeah, well, no, we're just trying to get a woman.
Other than the women that usually call you are always upset at something. So.
4 ounce filet, didn't get their shirt.
Wait a minute, you're stealing my material.
Yeah, poor guy.
Also with us, as he is each and every Saturday morning, our video coordinator, Spider Ronnie the Love Doctor. And what are you doing for Valentine's Day? Giving her a scale like you did last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that says I love you. Here, baby, get on this.
Nice. Guarantee she doesn't get on anything else.
Yeah, that'll save you. Oh, Wayne. Oh, wow. That'll save. You didn't want to hear this.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't want to know.
You can catch it on the replay there,
Yeah,
Ronnie.
the rewind. And performing as both our engineer and very cleverly a board operator, Wacky Wayne, graces us with his presence. Does your wife call you the love doctor? Are you the love doctor?
No, I am not the love doctor.
That's why the Lord should be weeping.
Right, probably weeping on the inside.
For those who haven't signed to like us on Facebook, Kenosha Today, you better get on with that. Most interesting postings anywhere on the planet. Thanks to Elmo. And the status of this morning's Secret Word Challenge, sponsored by Barter's Financial Planning Services, with over 35 years of preparation, tax preparation, financial planning experience. Let us guide you, as there are still many options available under the new tax code for you and your family to save the maximum dollars. Keep it all in your pocket. Give me a call at 262-652-6767. We can set up a free consultation. And if you just happen to get lucky and say this morning's secret word, we're going to even send you a Boathouse $20 gift card. So, do you feel lucky, punk? Do you?
Well, do you?
Yeah, do you? And now here's what everybody's been waiting for.
Yes.
Written in her home office on the deck at
With bated breath.
at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery, this morning's top 10 thought-provoking category. The top 10 signs no one wants to be your Valentine. Number 10, you've never been charged with stalking. Number 9, you were named last year's transgender couple all by yourself. Number 8, President Trump wants to build a wall around your bedroom. Number 7, rumor has it that you normally give out heart-shaped boxes of roadkill chocolates. Number 6, Chicks just don't dig your see-through trolley driver's uniform. Number 5, you did. You didn't see your shadow last week, which means 6 more weeks of celibacy. Number 4, your last conjugal visit was during the Nixon administration. Number 3, WIP is starting to get a new show about you, or start a new show about you in Gurney Mills called Losers Get It. Number 2, Maury Povich constantly saying you are the father. And the number 1 sign that nobody wants to be your Valentine. The only thing on your dinner menu are 4-ounce fillets and a box of Muscatel wine. I didn't disappoint you, did I?
No.
Nope.
All right. We're talking, we want to get your opinions on Valentine's Day, or if you're going to give something up for Lent. I never participated in that because it says, although I'm a Christian, it says give up certain vices to fast or gain penance from God. Well, me and the big boy upstairs, we're pretty tight. And
got something going there?
Isn't Lent more of a Catholic thing?
Well, it says Christians, during Lent, Christians. Well, it could be Catholic, but some people,
right.
Well,
they give up.
Well, the Protestants don't feel they have to do that.
That's me.
But many of them do just
because.
Well, if this says give up certain vices, well, if you don't have vices, what's
to give up?
What's the point? So if you have, you'd like to hear 262-694-1050, what you might be giving up for Lent and why. Boy, I don't know what I could, to get back in his good graces.
Quit giving out 4-ounce fillets.
Oh, but that's just on the menu. You can't. What do you mind? Redo my whole lifestyle there? Elmo, do you give up anything for Lent?
Well, as I said, I give up drinking in moderation every year.
Yes.
So Spider, you're going to do that thing we do every year? For Lent?
Oh, Kathy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's...
The good thing is always, when it's all over, beers for Jesus.
Oh, that's right. When was that on Friday? Good Friday, right? Beers for Jesus?
That's Saturday.
That's Saturday.
Saturday before Easter.
Well, I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up drinking shots of Jaeger for Lent.
No, okay. Yep.
See, I'm doing my part to get upstairs.
There you go.
To the upper level.
Word to the wise: when you have not been drinking for 40 days, don't start with martinis.
She'll be calling.
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning. You're in Kenosha today.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Gentlemen, who's
morning,
this?
Mr. Kennedy.
Oh, Mr. Kennedy. I didn't even recognize you. You're using your...
I have been inspired by your radio program, and I'm going to give up unfunny radio programs. So I will not be listening to radio from 10 to 12 on Saturday.
Oh, is that meant to hurt my feelings?
So in 40 days, huh? Giving it up for 40 days. That's going to be rough.
How are you going to do that?
I'm just going to turn the radio off from 10 to 12 on Saturdays.
What about Sundays? You can listen to the
12 to
rewind.
2, yeah.
You can watch it on cable.
Well, I don't think it's like wine. It doesn't get funnier as it gets older.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
Anthony.
come on. You're using a 4-ounce steak bit. That was last year. Come on.
That's every year.
That's every year. It's my
every
lifestyle.
date night.
It's a lifestyle choice.
Right.
Don't you have something that we like a trademark or that you go by? I mean, good-looking guy like you.
Go ahead. Play the song. Go ahead.
We don't want to disappoint you.
No,
that's the wrong guy.
I got a new song.
Just give him that song.
He's in the wrong district. That's reserved for Rosenberg.
Oh, Rosenberg gets that one?
Because you know
Oh, he's that one. All right.
That's it.
There you go.
There you go.
Because I'm a big guy. Yeah, I got it.
You give us up, you'd miss us. Now,
Hey, at least, I'll give you this. That's entertaining. At least you didn't go, hey, it's 5 hours.
Yeah,
I
right.
that was on the next. That was on the next drop. You beat us to it.
No.
You're taking all our material.
Luckily, that wasn't on the next or no.
Hey, now, what do you get your lovely girlfriend for Valentine's Day? Lingerie, dinner, flowers, chocolates, jewelry, cash, or all of the above?
Cheaper than you, Scott.
What?
I said I'm cheaper than you. We've been together for about 45,000 years, man. I don't.
You don't get her anything?
I didn't say that, but it's not
Well,
like.
come on, Anthony. This is, you're a
Let's
city
just put it
alderman.
like this. If she got 2 roses for me and a 4-ounce steak, she'd be very impressed. That's what I'm saying.
It's
I'm
an effort,
Scott.
effort of full disclosure. So you take a page from my playbook, don't you? Yeah. What, all right,
I
no,
could buy the Scott Barter Valentine's package and
package.
and score some points for it.
Let's not do anything with Scott Barter's package.
Yeah.
Hey, but at least I'm smart enough not to buy her a damn scale. Hello.
Oh, that was me. That was Spider here, the love doctor. He had, but that's what she wanted. But I don't think she wanted it necessarily on.
And you know, when you guys were first talking about it, I didn't think it was a scale that you stepped on. I thought it was like a little scale that the drug dealers use, and I'm like, what is he talking about?
No.
This is multi.
It didn't make the connection until a little later on. I'm like, oh, that's bad.
No, Spider asked her, "What do you want?" And she sarcastically said, "A scale."
So
she
he
ended up
hangs on
getting
his wife's every word like a good husband should, and he just.
Wait! I got one to beat you.
Yeah.
Christmas. I was somewhere and they had this amazing deal on pots. Right? I mean, it was a beautiful pot set. And I bought it and I wrapped it up and put it under the tree. She shook it and said, "This better not be pots." And I had to take it back to the store.
Did she open it?
No, she just shook it and realized what the hell it was.
Boy, you don't have any surprise in your life.
No.
You know, I would worry. I would sleep with the eye open if I was you. If she knows you that good, man, you're in deep trouble.
Beautiful pots, and they were like on sale, and it was.
Oh, sure.
It was a wonderful
and
thing.
It's a gift that everyone can use.
Right.
Yeah, but
basically, you're telling her to stay in the kitchen.
Yeah. See, you bring up a very good point. When guys give women gifts, they should give them something that's more personal. Not like here's a scale or here's a vacuum cleaner or
or pots.
Or pots.
Yeah.
That's right. See. Now, what does she give you in return? Does she give you a special
Lawnmower.
Yeah.
Shovel for the
Yeah,
driveway.
here's a driveway. Go out and knock your socks off. No, seriously, what did she give you?
That particular year, nothing practical. You know, I might have got a. You know what? Actually, that year I might have got a set of tools from Sears.
Exactly. That's
practical.
real personal.
But not that guy though. You know, me with a set of tools. I think they still look the same way they did when they were first given to me. You know,
Still in the shrink wrap.
Yeah, I got them.
Do you know how to?
I got them. I don't know what the hell to do with them.
Well, I hope she keeps the receipt, and then you can take them back. So did you going back to your pot thing? Did she actually open it and say, "Oh, sweetheart," and give you a hug and a kiss? It was the thought that counts.
Right before she smacked him over the noggin with one of them.
Before Christmas, she saw it under the tree. She shook it, and she said, "These better not be pots." And I took the damn things back before Christmas.
Good move, Anthony. You're the smartest guy on the planet.
That's why he's an alderman.
Yeah, that's why you're an alderman.
I'm not that smart, but I can read the signs.
So I guess are you gonna give up anything for Lent?
I thought I was giving up the radio show.
Yeah, he said that.
Do
giving
something
up
better than that.
I have an attention span of a gnat. You know, you're gonna miss us. You're gonna miss us.
Tofu. I'm giving up tofu for Lent.
What's tofu?
Bean curd
and bean sprouts.
Yep. I can't imagine. I just can't picture you as a bean sprout type of person.
Well, that's the point.
Oh, I see.
You're supposed to give up something that's one of your vices, though.
So are you going to be down at the Snow Days Festival this afternoon? Ice skating?
I'm driving right now. I'm working, so I don't think I'm going to make it to the festival.
Oh, we were counting to see you on ice skates.
Yeah, that's your fantasy.
So now we know how Scott's spending Valentine's Day.
Only one that's to see you on skates are you.
I wake up in the morning, I just dream of Anthony Kennedy on ice skates and in little stretch pants and a little...
Should see him do the triple axel.
The triple axel. The double Lindy. Or that's a diving thing.
Wait, is that a sandwich at Wendy's, triple axel? Is that a sandwich at Ron's place? Because I'll do that.
Oh, yeah. That's the time I saw you in TG's with a big thing that they were having, a taste tempter thing, and you got... mashed potatoes and gravy and
he can't
meatballs.
Let that go.
It's exaggerated more and more.
The whole bar was filled. There was one person. I see your van. I stopped to say hello, and I couldn't even get close to you because the whole bar is on it.
I don't think restaurants should serve set portions. I think they should serve portions according to the size of the people. Little tiny people get a little bit of food. They're not going to eat all of it. Bigger people get more food.
Anthony,
there ain't enough food in the army to feed you.
Well, no, they got the new
Yeah, there
sandwich
was.
at the boathouse. So we're gonna.
Oh, yeah.
we can plug that for
Yeah.
one of our sponsors, the Shipwreck.
The Shipwreck, like this show. It's named after this show.
It's
The Shipwreck.
three pieces of white bread, and in there is a
Couple
half
pounds.
pound burger with 3 kinds of cheese on it,
Bacon.
tomato,
Yeah.
and a fried egg.
Very low cholesterol.
Or onion ring, onion strips.
Oh.
Hey,
Heart attack
we
and
should
a
do
plate.
that at the post-production meeting, right?
We'll stop in and see us. Bring cash, too.
All right, gentlemen. I hope you have a great day, man. Enjoy Lent.
See you, Anthony.
We'll talk to you soon, Anthony.
Bye.
All right.
Hey, Elmo, your martini comment got you. Whatever.
Uh-oh. See,
You never forget.
I like these guys that say, I never listen to this show. And, you get 2 texts a day.
Well, the martini is fine, but
Yeah.
just don't plan on going home on the back of a motorcycle.
Yeah, that was-
Hey, look, boys and girls, the clock on the wall here at Studio A says it's 11:20, and everybody knows what that means. It's time for all our listeners to strut their stuff and try to stump the chumps. And if you're successful in stumping the chumps, you will win a $15 gift certificate to the Cabin Fever, located at 8249 South Sharon Road here in Kenosha, home of Benny the Backyard Beaver's Roadkill Museum, where they feature, well, they don't feature food. Football's over, right? The football season is over, right?
No football today.
No
And
more
by the way,
football.
pitchers and catchers report, I think Wednesday or Thursday.
Yep.
So I got to talk about that for those who want to. But if anyone wants to give us a call, 262-694-1050. If you have a trivia question or a song title that you think you can stump us, then give us a call and take your shot. And
Attaboy. There we go.
anyway, well, we're waiting for somebody to. Oh, we have a caller, huh, Wayne?
Yeah.
what's the?
Well, I had to wait for the caller ID to come up. Yeah, it
All
takes
right.
a second.
Good morning, you're on Kenosha Today.
Good morning, Kenosha Today.
Who's this?
Hooley.
Hooley?
Hooley.
How do you spell that?
Juelle.
Oh, Julie.
Oh, Julie. Jull.
You know Julie.
Oh, that Julie.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Jullie. All right. Hello. I'm sorry. I didn't recognize
You did manage to call in today.
Yeah.
Scott's a little slow today.
Yeah. I'm a little slow
every
out of
day.
the blocks.
Well, you know.
You're speechless.
Yeah. You should call him more often.
He's a
You
great
know,
kid.
Valentine's Day is all about love. So, I mean, you can get a little love packet.
Oh, wait, where do you get those?
We've got a love packet.
Well, use your imagination.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Elmo, here we go.
Oils, candy.
Now, from a female, go ahead.
Okay, and flowers. I mean, roses, a dozen of roses. They're kind of nice if they last long and are fragrant, but some roses don't, so I go for a long-lasting flower bouquet.
Now, as long as you're on the flowers, what if your guy gives you, so that they don't die and they'll last longer, gives you artificial? Who cares? You can spray some of that scent
That
on it.
good smelling
Yeah.
stuff on it.
The stuff you use in the bathroom, that
Well, I
potpourri
guess
stuff.
if he would put a nice flower box attached with it so I could put it outside.
There you go. Now, what about sexy lingerie?
Well, that depends on the size, and like someone said, by 2 sizes smaller. So I'm assuming that meant that you don't want them to wear anything.
I think I said that. Well,
So,
I was, and then there's jewelry
yes, there is, in the bedroom.
in the bedroom. Are you talking to somebody else, or you?
She's
was that-
talking
Yes,
to
I am, I
his
am.
her grandson.
They were
there.
looking for my grandson.
It was actually kind of funny the way you said that.
Yeah.
If you only wear the jewelry in the bedroom, got it.
How old
Totally
is,
understandable.
How old is your grandson?
5 years old.
He's getting an education. Tell me, we're going to homeschool him. He didn't have to go back to daycare anymore.
Well, he's a kindergartner.
In kindergarten.
Okay, well, we
You don't listen very well to me.
that's a guy thing. Oh, he doesn't, or me?
You
Yes.
don't.
Well, see, this is a guy thing. We've trained him already. Guys don't, what do I have to listen to you for? We're just trying to train him and mold him, and so that when he gets to be 6 and 16, he's got this all figured out.
And as far as giving up something for Lent,
Now, this is supposed to get your penance from God, you know.
Well, then it would be swearing, and I try not to use the GD word.
Yeah, and don't use it here either. Yeah, that doesn't make the big...
You know, so that's kind of my goal, because last night I said it a few times.
What do you give your guy? Not lingerie, I hope.
No, but
Be a
as
whole
I
lot funner.
said to the little packet, maybe, you know, like a warm body oil, rub.
I got that in like 10-gallon vats over at
Like
Burger
Ben Gay?
Yeah, Ben Gay. Yeah. Something warm.
A little icy hot.
A little icy hot.
Maybe some coupons for, you know,
The adult bookstore?
foot massage, you know, something from the heart.
Oh, right.
Doesn't have, you don't have to go to the store.
Well, it's from the heart, but you got to get a little lower down. Hey, what's the cash limit on this?
Oh.
I mean, Ben called in earlier.
It depends on what you can afford.
Would you quit using the word depends to an old guy? I'm offended by you when you're using that. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Hey, that's what you can get me. Get me a month's supply of Depends. I'll go home happy.
Jeez.
Oh,
She doesn't have that kind of money.
You were incontinent.
I'll go home happy and dry. All right, Julie, do you want to stump the chumps with us? Do you have a trivia question? You think you can slide something past us? Excuse the pun.
Oh, hey, though, I'm going to put in a plug for the boathouse. Jim is getting crawfish.
Oh,
crawfish.
As long
Yeah.
Cool.
Next week
Is that
they're
for
coming
Fat
in.
Fat Tuesday?
As long as
Well, let's hope so.
Hey, as long as I got you, and they're having a big Valentine's special tonight. Or no, 14th through the 18th. Surf and Turf, 8-ounce. Oh, are they gone, or they threw them out, or
they're gone.
Your dessert.
The health inspector came in and said you got to get them out of the freezer, right?
Yeah, they were all gone before I knew about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
All right,
what's
guys.
wait a minute. What's your grandson's name? I want to give him a shout out.
Camden Shepherd.
Camden Shepherd.
Camden
Okay.
Shepherd.
Well, you
Hey,
tell
Camden.
Camden he should hang on our every word, because there's no better place for a 5-year-old boy to learn what life's values are than to listen to me and Elmo.
Well, he wants to come and be a movie star when I told him he could be on the radio.
Oh, sure. Does he date yet?
No.
Is he driving?
He pretends.
Well, that's me too.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you.
All right,
We'll see you.
take
Are you?
care.
Are you at the conference this afternoon?
Yes, I'm at the conference, too.
All right. We'll see you.
All right,
Thanks,
dear.
Julie. Bye.
Okay, goodbye.
You know, when you asked her what she was giving up for Lent, and it's isn't her time she has to spend at Amen Corner really purgatory?
Well, not when you look at the tips. I mean, come on.
Tips, probably.
She should show God the wad of cash she gets, or some of the barter cards. The barter
coin.
Yes. I'm going to read this. We got another call there, Wayne.
No, we don't.
No.
Okay, then I'm going to read this last thing, and then we can take our last break.
Sounds like a plan.
This is the 5th annual Veterans Children, and also apparently sponsored by the American Legion Post 21 and the Pleasant Prairie VFW Post 7308, and it's going to be tickets available at the American Legion Post that's downtown, which is now 58 below, right?
Correct.
Okay, and they have the chili cook-off, Phil and Phyllis, and they have baked goods raffles, $5 suggested donation, and part of the proceeds go to the Badger boys and girls. We want to enter a Kenosha Today thing in the 5th annual Veterans Chili Cook-Off.
Could do that. You know, I already did that at Pete's.
But you didn't win.
Well, I got 3rd place.
Well, there's only 3 people entered.
At least I placed. So. No, there's many more than that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. 2-time failed mayoral candidate, right? All right. Oh, and then one more before I go.
Sure.
KRS Painting.
I wanna love you and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share
Heading down the home stretch on the Kenosha State Trolley Ride this morning. If you just joined us, this is the February 10th edition of the Kenosha City Weekly Report, coming to you live and streaming worldwide here on AM 1050 WIP, being brought to you by our major sponsor, the Boathouse Pub and Eatery, along with a host of many other very fine local businesses. This morning's cast of characters, Elmo Schneider.
Good morning.
And from the galaxy called Spider Dome, the Love Doctor, Spider Ronnery, the camera dude, along with our engineer board operator, Wacky Wayne, he's still jacked up about the winter roadkill. I don't think you care less about Valentine's Day.
Doesn't matter.
I can clearly, Elmo and I can sit here and see you really don't care about Valentine's Day.
Or the show.
Or the show.
There's a whole lot of not caring going on. Just hitting the buttons. No.
So if you those flowers that we have to give to you, we just hold those off and give those off away later?
Yeah. Go ahead and give it to the girls that are running from Barter Manor for getting their shirt.
We don't got enough of those, do we?
Yeah. Just throw one flower after each one of them.
Running out screaming.
Yeah. We are here each and every Saturday morning.
The ones that
from 10 a.m. until noon. And if you don't believe us, just ask Anthony Kennedy, because he claims he's giving us up for Lent.
Yeah.
And I don't know that if he thought that was going to hurt my feelings, but according that's his penance to God, to as a Christian.
Well, if you look at it, we're supposed to give up something you like.
Yeah, that's a good point. So in order to give up this show, you have to like this.
You have to like it in the first place. Yep.
See, Anthony, it's a loophole. We got you, buddy. Thanks.
Now, the flip side of that, if he gives it up for 40 days, you're going to be wondering where he is. About the end of that 40 days, you're going to be like, man, we haven't talked to Anthony in a while. Because you've done it before.
You've done it before, yep.
Yeah.
I'll try to get over that.
You're going to try and give up Anthony Kennedy for Lent?
No, I like him. Is he?
I know. No.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, okay. Good morning. You're on Kenosha today.
Hi, I called to guess the secret word.
Okay, what do you think of my... Oh, who's this, first of all?
Oh, this is Sharon from the corrupt state of Illinois.
Hey, and before I let you do this, Sharon, you know there's a good chance we might be broadcasting from the corrupt state.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
You think so?
And Irish Ruth lives real close to there. She can walk over there.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
You didn't have to... Okay, that made my day.
We have...
yeah.
We've suggested they're going to have to put bulletproof glass in the front of the thing for broadcasting.
Okay, Sharon, what do you think the secret word is?
I think the secret word this week is taxes.
No.
That's not it.
This is supposed to be kind of Valentine related. Now, from your perspective...
Well, love or something like that.
Okay.
Well,
That's not it.
Taxes would almost fit, given the clue that I gave before about what Scott considers receiving a body cavity search is.
Right.
Jeez, okay, all right.
Enough.
Sure, now let me ask you this. In Illinois, are you married?
No.
Okay. Just from a female's perspective, what would you like to receive from someone on Valentine's as a Valentine's gift? Lingerie?
Okay, the best gifts I've received and like to receive are dinner, dancing, an evening of fun, dinner, dancing, or a play, or comedy, or, something constructive.
Oh, so she should stop by Barter Manor.
Yeah. So
that's not constructive.
If we sent you a replay of this show, that would probably not fit into that category.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I can laugh.
Yeah. So
it's always good to laugh and have fun, so that would be also good.
Well, if we, let's see, whereabouts in Illinois are you? Beach Park. That's not too far that's not too far from Gurney Mills.
Oh, no. I'm right between Sheridan Road and Green Bay Road. I'm really 8 miles from the state line. It's nothing, hop, skip, and a jump.
Okay. Well, they haven't worked out the details.
So going to Gurney Mills, that's going to be good for you guys. And what's really going to be good is we have a lot of businesses down here that I'm sure will advertise, and I'm hoping that the lighten ups and different things go on here, and bring some of the cheeseheads,
easy
down here.
Well, that's
I mean, because we go up there a lot.
Yeah. Well,
so the more the merrier.
And you really need the tax money down there. That's the.
Oh yeah, that would help.
And,
yeah.
What's the one guy?
And they just Yeah, they just raised the sales tax in Waukegan.
They did? What is it?
It's high enough. It's getting like Chicago.
What is it?
It was, I thought, 8.5.
Oh, my
they raised
God.
it more to, I don't know. It's probably going to be 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the rag of the paper that they call a paper.
Now, we're trying to make friends here before we even get to your wonderful state, and you're calling it a rag.
I mean, no.
Well, that's the paper.
The Kenosha News gives us all the Lake County news we need because the Lake County News doesn't give us nothing.
Well, the Lake County News comes out every day.
Yes.
No.
Oh, I wanted to correct you
Okay.
on the Daily Herald.
Okay.
That comes out every day, and it only comes out to Gurnee and Libertyville and that. I cannot get that paper here in Beach Park. They don't deliver here. So, fat chance if you get it in Kenosha.
No, I didn't get it. What I had is somebody...
You won't be able to get it.
Okay.
And even if you live, you have to live in Gurnee or Libertyville. I don't even know, Grays Lake doesn't even get it.
What?
It's very selective, and it's a daily paper.
Well, here's what happened is a friend of mine that works and lives in Gurnee sent me this via the email. So that's how I happened to get it. And the Kenosha News did such a skimpy-looking article. I mean, I wouldn't go trumping up the Kenosha News. They're still working on a story that they think they're trying to get confirmation that Dick Nixon's not president anymore. I don't know where that's coming from. But they're doing some investigative reporting.
Right. But like I said, you were saying on the radio, I want to get that paper. Well, fat chance.
Okay. All
because
right.
I live right here in Beach Park, which part of Waukegan, and not far from Gurnee, and they don't deliver here. And when you go to the sales, when they have those information booths and sales of the paper, you tell them where you live, and they say, "Oh, no, we don't deliver there."
Well, maybe they consider you a troublemaker.
Maybe.
Keep laughing, Sharon.
Troublemakers
from Beach Park.
Yeah, but they don't deliver to the whole area.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for correcting me. I like it when I'm wrong, but I didn't know. So, but I'm glad you clarified that.
Like you said, you were trying to get it. So you're going to have to, if you want to get it, I guess you're going to have to move physically to Gurnee or Libertyville.
I don't think there's a fat chance of that happening.
I do believe they have online versions, though. You can get those.
Oh, I could. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you probably can get it online.
Okay, Sharon.
Okay, thank you. Well, I thought I was thinking of the word, and I do know it's tax time, and I do know it's Ash Wednesday.
Okay,
and
but
Valentine's.
well,
and
you
Fat
stay with us for
everything.
stay with us for the next 20 minutes. My phones are all lit up here. All right, thanks, Sharon.
Okay, bye.
All right, good morning on Kenosha Today. Hello.
I think we lost that.
Okay.
Oh, no, there.
Oh, sorry. You still got it?
Hello?
Are you there?
Hello?
Yes.
There he is. Hey.
Can you hear me now?
Who's this?
This is Jeff.
Jeff, what's up?
Well, I just was listening to your show, and I called in a couple times during the week there, and the big thing keeps coming up, possible move down to Gurnee there.
Yeah.
And I just wonder what the reaction has been from other listeners there as far as doing that.
Well, we got the phone lines are lit. We'll let them call in. What do you think? You're going to welcome us with open arms?
He lives in Wisconsin.
Welcome. No, I think it's going to be wave goodbye.
Oh.
Because you're leaving,
Okay.
So it's like, okay,
well, but we're still broadcasting. They'll still come into Kenosha, so.
Right.
Live and local?
Well, I see.
Really, you can be anywhere in the world and still broadcast locally.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll say BS so you don't use the dump button.
Good. Thanks. All right, Jeff.
Okay, so
right.
so you're gonna mail a gift card out to somebody. So you're gonna mail out of Gurnee. So does that mail go to Chicago and then Milwaukee and back to Kenosha?
Well, we've had people. Wait a minute. Then I got to let you go. We've had people that win the $25 gift certificate that live in Illinois.
Right.
There, so same thing.
And it does get mailed out of Kenosha.
Yeah.
So
okay, Jeff, I got to run. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. Good morning. You're on Kenosha Today.
Hey, Scott, how you doing?
Hey, Dennis, hang on just 1 second. I want to get this out of the way with right off
That's
the...
right. I was going to ask you if you had that ready.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah. Right off the offset.
You know, seeing that it's Valentine's Day, I don't know if you're into tennis or not, but you should never go out with a female tennis player.
Get your hand on either the dump button or the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Dennis, why?
Because love means nothing to a tennis player.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd like to have a mini conversation to see if I can accidentally stumble on the secret word.
Go ahead. One shot.
No, he wants to have a conversation, have it come up natural.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Just the way it should be done.
Has anyone seen Cupid in the area lately?
You think we'd be stupid enough to list Cupid as a secret word?
Guess what?
See, Dennis, the idea is to not give the prize out.
You might want it to make a secret rendezvous with someone.
As
or perhaps buy flowers or candy.
Or vodka and chips.
Vodka, yeah.
Or vodka and chips.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, for your wife.
Replace what you've taken.
What's her name? Yeah.
This could be a hint. What does what's her name try to do to me? One time only.
Oh, it's been more than one time.
Seduce.
I think that's close enough.
Yes, seduction.
There you go.
I'll send her the gift certificate.
Yeah, send it to her.
What's her name address? So what do you get her? What are you getting her for Valentine's Day?
Well, that's why I called in. I was hoping I'd win that. I can say I got that for her now for Valentine's Day.
$10? This is barter coin.
Yeah.
Jeez. God almighty. The stamp is, the postage is more than this.
Expired
And by the way,
certificate for
do
Tim
not
Hortons.
Don't go to Gurney Mills.
Why?
Don't go there. It's Illinois. It's true what the one lady said. I moved up here from there. It is truly a corrupt state.
Yeah, but
and it will corrupt you. You're as pure right now as the driven snow. You don't want to be corrupted.
The drifts are getting a little higher.
I heard once her name in the background. She almost had a heart attack.
That drew a laugh from her.
Yeah, it did.
Snow. All right, Dennis.
Okay.
I gotta go. I'll get this out to you by Christmas time or something.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right.
See you, Dennis.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. You're on Kenosha today.
No, you don't have anybody else.
All right. I got to read this one more for Pizza Place. And,
So you say,
I
yes,
see.
the-
Okay. Like the
Man.
sands in the hourglass in the days of our lives. This week's high five goes to all the wonderful little snot-nosed kids who enjoyed a free day off from school yesterday because they had 5 inches of snow. Going sledding and partying on a school day when they should be learning something surely makes great sense to me. Now, reading this harkens me back to my youthful, carefree days on the playgrounds at Forest Park School. When we get this, actually, we walked to school for over a mile in blizzard conditions in 3 feet of snow blowing in our faces against
bare
the
feet.
wind and bare feet, and we were thankful. Snow days were unheard of. And look how I turned out.
Yeah.
So, on the other hand, maybe taking the day off isn't all that bad after all. Party on, kids. This week's zinger goes to State Senate Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald for even suggesting that Wisconsin change our interstate system to open road tolling. The Fister claims that the only way to raise funding is to fix our highways. Funding to fix our highways. We say poppycock. You guys up in Madison keep telling us that you're all so smart. Well, then come up with a plan, something better than that dopey thing. And here's a novel idea. Why not try reducing all the money you're shelling out to Foxconn and take care of us peons who actually live and work here in Cheesehead Valley? Yeah. Otherwise, I'll have to trade my Packer jersey for a Bear shirt and my Brewer hat for a Cubbies beanie. Gurney Mills, ready or not,
Here he comes.
Here we come. And this week's Doofus Award goes to just as things in our nation's capital are heating up over all this FBI nonsense. Here's a brilliant idea. Let's have a military parade and blow another $3 million. President Donald Tweeter Trump claims he's got this brainstorm from France whose Bastille Day celebration goes back 138 years. I think the Trumpster's been spending too much time in the hot sun at his resort in Key Largo. Is that what it's called, Key Largo?
No.
Key whatever.
No. Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago. I know it was something in
It's
there.
in Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Mariachi.
It's no wonder the Democrats didn't stand and cheer his every word during his State of the Union address. However, on the other side, It might be rather cute to see Nancy Pelosi marching down Pennsylvania Avenue carrying a shovel walking behind all the Clydesdales. You go, girl. And there you have it, folks, as the Valentine's turn for this Saturday, February 10th. Oh. I'm Scotty Barter, and I approve this message. Wow.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Boy,
so,
yes.
real quick, got a message from, John Perry.
Uh-oh.
Let Scott know the WLIP broadcast signal reaches all 5 counties, including Kenosha, Racine, Walworth, Lake, and McHenry.
Yes.
The combined population of all 5 is 1.4 million, much higher than the 50,000 homes that you've been mentioning.
Oh.
Yeah. You're going with like more of a newspaper barometer.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I was told that number 5 years ago when I got here, the 50,000.
50,000
that
homes.
actually listened to this dribble.
Well,
but he's right, the population.
Yeah, you've got 1.4 million living within the 5-county area that we reach. So
Mhm.
chances are we reach more than 50,000 homes.
Well, see, he's got a point there. And that's why he's the programming director.
Right.
See,
that's why he's the boss.
That's why he's, yeah. So 1.5 million. Wow, now we're getting into some heavy travel.
So now if you say 1.4 million people instead of 50,000, you got a little more clout. Yeah.
Well, what's
You got to
troubling?
raise the advertising rates.
You don't know how many people are actually, listening in that area. You just say, this is how many people we're reaching.
But here's what's kind of troubling. The programming director's listening to this show.
Right. Well, he's keeping an eye on you, yeah.
Not really all that helpful.
Right.
But yeah, when this ever does come to pass, I mean, the program is not going to change, and the reach is still going to be the same.
Right.
It's just going to be from a different location. Big deal.
Right.
And but to Jeff's, I think it was his thing about live and local. Well, it's still live and it's still local.
Still local, right?
So.
Right.
And
so you can broadcast from anywhere in the world.
And we have,
as long as the content remains topical to your.
We have given gift certificates and prizes to many people in Illinois.
Right.
So I'm in.
And even Arkansas.
And even Arkansas.
I mean, we even do events on both sides of the border. So I mean, really, just because you're relocating to Gurney Mills, most of the people that are on the station all live in the Kenosha area, so they're still going to be taking all their news sources and reporting about their neighborhoods in their area.
Listen to Wayne kissing up to the program director.
Yeah,
right before the show's over. What?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know, and you better say it well too. You did very well.
I do say it well, thank you.
Valentine's Day. What do you want, Mr. Perry?
Right.
A couple minutes left.
Scott derails. Yeah. Hold on, he's got to get that hiccup in.
26269.
Get all choked up.
What did we learn today, boys and girls?
What did we learn?
Well, we're supposed to learn something.
Well, Valentine's Day. That's what
we
it's all
learned that
about.
Anthony Kennedy's given us up for Lent.
Oh. I think he's just a ploy.
He's got to give up one of his vices. He's trying to get closer to God.
Yeah, he's trying to get closer to God, so he's giving us up. Like the story about K-Dog when he wants to die between two sinners.
Dennis is giving away the gift card, and then let's find out what this guy's giving away.
Yeah. Good morning. You're in Kenosha today.
Good morning. How are you guys today?
Who's this?
This is Paul from Racine.
Hi, Paul. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, better than I deserve. You?
Okay. Better than any of us. Okay.
I just want to know why you're opposed to the tollways.
I don't think maybe I should reclassify. I don't think. I don't do that much traveling, but to make a change in the state of Wisconsin, I think it's going to be monumental. I think they tried to do this some years ago, and the people around Miller Park and the people in the tourism like the Dells, they were vehemently opposed to it. So, I mean, I don't know how that's going to work.
I guess the thing that I always find intriguing is, we always talk about wanting, to be fiscally responsible, right?
Right.
Well, you got to pay for these roads somehow.